And so that all the obstacles of the path, all the unfavorable conditions of the path are all rub into yourself. So by doing this way, that you take every sentient being's suffering and the misery to yourself. And as you do the visualization, as you do the meditation, verbally also that you recite, may all sentient beings' sufferings ripen to oneself, to myself. And so by doing this way, and one's own benefit, one's own merit, and one's own wisdoms, one's own virtuous deeds, one's own benefits and happiness all goes out just like the sunshine and given to the sentient beings, so that all the sentient beings are temporarily, physically healthy and mentally happy, eventually be able to accomplish, possess with all the qualities of the path, and eventually accomplish the Buddhahood. And also recite, may the virtuous deeds of myself, that may all sentient beings accomplish the happiness. So by doing this way, by practicing this relative bodhicitta, temporarily it disperses all your thoughts and defilements, and also it will overcome all your sickness and obstacles, and it will have immense benefit or the impact on the other beings, and eventually one will be able to accomplish the Buddhahood, which are Dharmakaya, the Sambhogakaya and Nirmanakaya, and through which one will be able to benefit the other sentient beings. And then the way you develop the absolute bodhicitta is through the meditations. Through the meditations that you first do the concentration. Through the concentration, when one's mind could remain in single-pointedly in complete calmness, on the basis of this, then you do meditate on the insight wisdom. So the stability of the combined meditation and the wisdom insight meditation combined, merging together, will be able to accomplish the Dharmakaya. And by doing this way, then one's own awareness, which is the primordial wisdom of the single moment, becomes the Buddhahood eventually. The non-conceptual primordial wisdom is the Dharmakaya, and the self-awareness is the Sambhogakaya, and the clarity is the Nirmanakaya. And these three together, these three of them are inseparable, but different aspects, but inseparable is the Swabhavakaya. And such consciousness, which is in reality or even at the moment, we all possess the Buddha nature in the sense that our true nature of the mind is away from all activities. The true nature of the mind is away from the all activity, means that it is completely away from all descriptions, such as like existing, non-existing, and both, and neither, and so on. So such consciousness, such a true nature of the mind is, which is away from all activity, is the wisdom of Dharma Dhatu. And such wisdom that oneself realizing is like the mirror-like wisdom, and the self-awareness is the wisdom of discrimination, and the clarity is the wisdom of accomplishment, and all of them are different aspects, but are inseparable is the wisdom of accomplishment. And so such is the preliminary practice given by the Mahasiddha Birwapa, and he gave to the disciples, and which were then Mahasiddha Birwapa had innumerable disciples when he was as an abbot of the Nalanda monastery, has thousands and thousands of monks, ordained persons. And then when after he left the monastery and became the Mahasiddhas, at that time also he has many disciples by performing his extraordinary behaviors. Also he have physically, verbally, and mentally through his activities that have benefited the immense sentient beings. So all of them are also counted as his disciples. But the lineage, as far as the lineage holders are concerned, there were two main disciples. One is the Krishnapa, which is the Lamde traditions, the main Lamde traditions disciple, and he is actually formerly a heretic who is not a Buddhist person, and then after seeing the great qualities of the Mahasiddha Birwapa, that he followed the Birwapa and become Birwapa's disciple. And for him, the Birwapa taught the gradual path. The gradual path is called actually unfortunate path, because it is unfortunate in the sense that one cannot enter directly to the Vajrayana path. In order to enter the Vajrayana path, that you have to first have to enter the Hinayana path, and then you enter the Mahayana path, then you enter the lower tantras, and eventually you reach the highest tantra. So in this way, that in the normal way of gradual path. So this disciple Krishnapa is lead through the gradual path, and so for him, he as a gradual path example, the disciple who needs to lead through the gradual path. And another disciple is called the Dombihiruka, Dombipa, and he is a direct path. And the direct path is called the fortunate path, because without going through the other paths, that one can directly enter into the Vajrayana path. So this teaching Mahasiddha Birwapa gave to the Jumbi Hiruka. And eventually it came to to Tibet. So in this way, that whichever path that you follow, especially the Mahayana path and especially the Vajrayana path, like the visualizations, recitations, and the foundation practices, of course, all are very, very important. But the most important thing is to cultivate the compassion, because the compassion, without compassion, then no matter what you do, it is not the direct cause of the enlightenment. Because to be a direct cause of the enlightenment, you must have the bodhicitta, or the enlightenment thought. And to have an enlightenment thought, proper enlightenment